Yo, what's good, YouTube? This your boy Sippy King, back with another video. On this video, I want to talk about black women are the most hateful gender in the world. Black women are the most hateful gender in the world. And I'm going to say this because I just went through a situation. I say about 3-4 minutes ago, I just went inside this Love's truck stop down here in Texas, right? To buy a freaking BLK because I smoked these, right? I go in now. She walk up to the register. She was talking to somebody or something. It wasn't nobody behind the cab register, right? So, when she see me, she walked behind the register. And she asked me, yeah, what you want, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, get me one of these right here. BLK. So she grabbed me one. I paid for it. And once I paid for it, she's like, you want your receipt? But she said it with a freaking attitude and had this evil look on her face. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like when it come down to these women working in these restaurants, working in these establishments that have these evil attitudes, bad vibes, man. Let me drop this thing. This is my whole thing right here, right? I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm not here to bash women. But when it comes down to business, it's a way to vibe with people, right? You know what I mean? It's a way to talk to people, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, some guys accept that crap, but I don't. You have to be a weak-minded man. You have to be a weak sucker to sit there and deal with a woman that'll talk to you in a type of way. They'll treat you in a type of way and don't have no regards for you. You have to be weak, man. You gotta be a weak guy to sit there and take that shit or deal with that shit on a daily basis. That's why I question some of these brothers, like you brothers out there. How and why do y'all accept that shit, man? Because listen, we are kings of the earth. We are black men. We are the kings. We are the head. So why is we sitting up here taking this shit, man? I don't understand, man. This is crazy to me. Everywhere I go and everywhere I turn, it's a shame I see a black sister with an attitude, man. At a job, at a restaurant, a truck stop, gas station, you name it. What else? A doctor's office. Even in the doctor's office, man, you have nurses with these evil vibes, with these evil spirits, man. And it's killing me. I can't stand it because I have to live in this world. I'm still alive. I have to deal with people because I'm an over-road driver. So everywhere I go, I get this evil vibe from people. It seems like to me, nobody has a good spirit nowhere out here to me. And that's a shame, man. That let me know right there, the devil is taking over, man. If you feel me, smash that like, subscribe button, man. Because this is my whole thing about this situation. If you don't like the job or you're not happy with your life, get on your knees and pray. If you're a black woman, if you that angry, if you have that much of a bad vibe and you angry with the whole world, get on your knees and pray to the Most High. Go to a church or something, man. Or better yet, go get you some counseling. I'm serious about this, man. This is mental health, man. There's a lot of black women out there dealing with mental health, man. It's a serious problem, man. You can't live your life, walk around angry and have attitudes and mad at the next person because the last dude you was with treated you bad. See what I'm saying? See, there's a lot of women out here that been through a lot of terrible relationships or they ain't getting no loving at home or something. But if that's your problem, you need to cut ties and get out of that relationship. If it making you come to work angry and depressed and full of envy towards people, because you cannot hold a job down like that. You know what I mean? You cannot hold a job down like that. You won't make it far in life. You won't even make it far in life spiritually, walking around like that with evil attitudes and evil vibes. You know what I mean? That will not get you nowhere, man. I repeat, that won't get you far at all in life. So why is you walking around these establishments with these attitudes, angry? See, I know I can feel the vibe when I am around a person, because I was spiritually raised by a spiritually God-fearing mama. So I took after my mama from a spiritual standpoint. I can feel when a person is evil. I can feel a bad vibe without even having a conversation with a woman. I am serious, man. I know a bad vibe when I look a person in the eye. You know what I mean? I don't care where you're from. I don't care how you look. I don't care if you're fat, slim, medium built, or either way, if you're shaped like a model. Still, you can't live life walking around with a freaking attitude, man. Like I said, it won't get you far. You won't be blessed. You'll lose your blessings. Karma will come back on you when you mistreat people and do people wrong. I don't care what the last man did to you. Every man don't deserve that. See what I'm saying? See, I peep the play. I don't even know this woman from sugar to shit. All I did was simply walk in the truck stop to get me a smoke. And all of a sudden I get a bad vibe. You know what I mean? People say be positive and stay positive. Yeah, sometimes it's hard if you dealing with an asshole. And you ain't had to been and did nothing to nobody. You understand me? It's a shame though. But it's like this is not just going on in one place. This is going on everywhere, in every state. But it seems like to me the foreigner black women have more of a positive vibe than the women in America. But the African women, the foreign women that's in America, are also embedded with these attitudes and funny vibes, man. Like, I don't understand where y'all get this shit from, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you claim, and half the women claim to be God-fearing. They claim to be a child of God. How can you be a child of God if you walk around with evil vibes, man? Ain't nothing by God. It ain't nothing godly about you. If you walk around here evil, treating folks evil, talking about people, you know what I mean? All because they don't go to a church like you, or they don't, you know what I mean, do certain things like you do. You can't make a person be like you. You can't make a man be the way you want him to be. You know? And that's the issue right there with these black women, man. You know, this shit got to change. Because if you don't change, how in the hell you think you're going to be happy in your life? There ain't no way. It ain't no way. There's no way you will ever be happy with yourself if you continue living your life full of hatred. And it's like black women hate all black men. I see that shit daily. I'm telling you, black women hate black men. They claim they love their black kings. No, you don't. Because you look how you vibing. Like look how y'all treating the black men out here, man. That's why people are turning gay. That's why people are committing suicide. That's why you have guys committing crimes, going to jail because they're not getting love. A man is made for a woman is made for a man. And the fact that it's a lack of women that's still straight, you have more lesbians than straight women now. So the fact that it's lesser and lesser straight women left out here, you have men become more angry, frustrated, and they are taking it out on each other. That's the root cause of brothers unaliving brothers. That's why you have so much black on black crime, because the lack of available women to you know, bring peace, love, and joy to our life. Women bring us strength. That's why it pays to be a man with a woman. A woman brings a man strength, mental strength, spiritually, man. And people don't understand that shit, man. That shit is serious, my people. It is serious, man. That's why it's jacked up out here now. That's why you have brothers beefing with brothers. Brothers are taking out their anger out on each other. Like my black brothers are taking out their anger on each other because of lack of loving. You know what I'm saying? The fact that a woman is made for a man. This is sexual psychology, Jack. At its best, them speaking on. See, people don't admit to this. People don't talk about this. They try to hide stuff like this from people. But people need to become aware of this. And women need to become more aware of this. You have to give a man a chance, man. You can't be living the rest of your life in this shell thinking that all black men is like bad or toxic. You can't say that. Because every time women say that, you are being judgmental. Meaning you passing judgment on yourself. You hurting yourself. That's why women out here are depressed now. You have older women that's depressed out here now because they realize they past mistakes of how they treated men in the past. Now they going through it. A lot of women go through menopause and other things of that nature. You know what I mean? They past is catching up with them because of the evil things they did to black brothers, man. And that's real, man. So take heed to my words. You have to change, man. You got to change your attitude. You have to be more positive. You say you're a woman. You say you're a queen. You say you're a real woman. You have to change your attitude. You have to change your approach toward life, your way of thinking, because everybody ain't the same. Like me, I'm doing this video. I'm saying what I'm saying, but I know in reality, every black woman is not the same. I don't see black women that see me. I walk inside a freaking truck stop. I don't walk inside a Walmart or just a Five Below or something, or a department store, and they just straight up look at me and gave me a smile. They were positive. I'm talking about shit like that. I'm talking about that type of vibe. Be positive, man. Don't be negative. Your life will never be better. That's why a lot of you women are in the predicament you in now, because of how you look at life, your approach in your daily life, of how you treat people, man. You have to treat people right. You have to treat people how you want to be treated. Because if you don't treat people how you want to be treated, how you gonna ever be happy? You know what I'm saying? How you think you think you finna go to heaven? You think you finna go to heaven and you hollering on God fearing, I want me a God fearing man? You talking a good talk, but you're not walking the walk. Yeah. I see it every day. Y'all killing it, man, with that talk. But in this process, you out here doing something else different. Your actions show differently out here in the world, out here in society. You can't say one thing online and then you get up out here among people and do something different. That's fake. That's being wishy-washy. You can't live your life with these attitudes, man. You can't. You're not gonna win like that. But I'm telling you, if you're young and you watch this video and you don't believe me, give it 10 more years when you get in your 30s, darn near 40, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Then you're gonna be like, damn, that guy on that video 10 years ago said this shit. He wasn't lying. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. You're gonna see. Mark my words. But anyway, smash that like, subscribe button. I'm gonna end this video and I'm out. Peace.